speak on another very substantial relationship. Working with Tee Grizzley. How did that come about?
Radio. That was one of them things where, nope, I'm going to take back radio. I'm going to say Helluva. So, Helluva is one of the realest niggas I ever met in the world. Fuck him as a producer, whatever. At him as a human being, one of the realest niggas I ever met in the fucking world. Like, just straight up 100 genuine. So, Helluva used to always hit me when there was a new record or something like that. He'd, like, send me the rough edit. Like, what you think of this? Because he already know. He already know when a nigga leave the studio. He already know, like, this bitch about to go. So he sent me Tee Grizzley first day out. It's like after Grizzly had just recorded that bitch. Wasn't no ad-libs, wasn't nothing. I don't even think the beat was all the way broke down how it was supposed to be. I'm like, this bitch straight. I'm like, where the hook at though? He like, nigga, fuck a hook. I'm like, alright, let's see what it do. That next Monday, that bitch dropped on For Show Mag. By that next Friday, it was about 800, 900,000 views. I had played it in the club that whole week. Niggas going crazy to it. So by that Saturday, Helluva sent me the clean version. Like, you the only one got this bitch. Run it up. He already know what I'm going to do with it. Because me and him did this so many times before with big records. You know what I'm saying? So on Monday on radio, it's called New Music Mondays. So this is when you play all the new labels stuff. So all the label people tuned in. They done sent me all the new music. So they all tuned in at 8 o'clock. So instead of me playing their music, nigga, I just ran that first day out, record back 60 times. Just ran that bitch back. Ran the whole time. Highline's going crazy. What the fuck is this? Because you got to imagine, a lot of people don't go to the clubs. You got people who, Uber drivers, this, late night niggas driving the 18-wheeler. They like, nigga, what the fuck is this? And that's how it parlayed. As soon as I got off the show, nigga, I'm in that bitch sweating. I know my boss about to be down my neck. Labels calling, what's that? 300 calls, Salim called, what's that? Tuesday, they talked to Grizzly. Wednesday, they met the nigga in Birmingham. By that Friday or something, it was paperwork and it was on. And they asked me, like, you want a finder's fee or you want to be his DJ? I said, man, I'd rather be his DJ. Like, fuck it, let's turn it up. So that's how the whole, in my eyes, that's how the whole story started.
Right. So you actually had a deal with 300 and it was as Tee Grizzley. As Tee Grizzley's DJ.
No, so my deal with 300 came after the fact.
Oh.
My deal with 300 came after I wasn't his DJ, because I had, like I said, it's all relationships.
Right.
So after the fact, they knew I was still a young hot nigga in the city. Boom, boom, boom. They knew I can get anybody on a record together. So that's when my deal parlayed.
Okay. What was it, like an A&R deal or something like that?
It was like a record deal.
Oh.
It was a two single record deal.
Oh, okay.
They pulled me in as an artist.
Okay. And we'll speak on that in just a second. So I remember you actually speaking on the evolution of Detroit, and you were talking about like seeing people, like people getting on that you actually seen before, you actually seen and touched. Do you feel like T was like that first, like, that first person who people like me and you, who we actually seen and touched this person before, and he's like a national, international artist?
I'm not gonna say the first, no.
Okay.
Well, to me, before that, I didn't know T. I didn't know him as All Stars Ball Hard. Like,
right.
I didn't. That's just me being honest. I didn't know, me personally, as a DJ. I didn't even know that was him on Quick until after the record blew. You know what I'm saying? That it was him, Rudy, and Peas. So shout out to Rudy one time too. Casino, what up? I didn't know personally. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go back to, like, not even to go to Shine, but Shine was one of them. Dage. That was one of the ones who I seen who was like, by the time I met Grizzly, he was already Tee Grizzley. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was already there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say he the first.
Yeah, shout out to Dage too, definitely. Shout out to Dage. Real quick, did you break Try Me?
In my eyes, yes. Fuck in my eyes, yes. That's how I feel, 100%. Yeah. But I'm gonna say Pablo did too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Definitely shout out to Pablo.
I'm gonna say in my region, in my Midwest region, 100%.
Okay.
I'm the email blast king.
Right.
So some shit about to pop from here, you gonna get a fucking email from me.
Better know that. So business wise, let me ask you, business wise, good or bad experience with Tee?
Bad.
Bad? Mm-hmm. Could you speak on that?
I don't want to go too deep on that, but it just came down to time and being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to JB. But just came down to time. It came down to understanding that we all working and we got to work together. You know what I'm saying? So it was just times where we be sitting here right now and JB hit me, said, hey, flight leaves in 3 hours. We'll be back Saturday. And I'm like, I got bookings, I got radio shows, like, give me a schedule, you know what I'm saying? I understand now why I was like that because they was new to it. But at the same time, it was like, you know, I can't. My baby mama, she was pregnant with my daughter, and I'm flying back and forth, this and this, and telling my girl I'm gonna be home, and in 2 days I ain't home for another week, you know what I'm saying? So it just came down to fucking communication. You know what I'm saying? That's all it fucking came down to. It's fucking simple communication of a text message, of a call, and say, hey, this is the schedule for this week. Because that's how my life is set up. My life is set up as a schedule. And maybe everybody's shit ain't like that, but if we're gonna do this business and get this money, we gotta have great communication. Because if we can't fucking talk to each other, this ain't gonna work. That's all it fucking came down to.